So what's up, you guys? So I made a video yesterday, I think, or the day before, and I said that the reason why I don't have my 22x14s, which are right there, why I don't have them on the Tahoe is I was trying to get rid of a vibration and a really bad shake that it has. Well, come to find out, I needed what's called a hub-centric spacer. So I have them. I got them in. I'll show you the part numbers, but these are it right here. So these are just plastic. You can get them in aluminum or plastic, like I said in my other video. They weren't really expensive. I've used them on my other Tahoe, and I use them on the Fusion occasionally, and I haven't really had any issues with the plastic ones. These look like they're kind of molded. I don't know exactly what kind of a plastic they're made out of, but I'm assuming all of them are molded, but I don't really know. But pretty much the inner diameter right here is the factory Tahoe hub size, which is 78.1 millimeters, because I know somebody's going to ask. And then this is the aftermarket wheel. It's this 22x14 drop star forged wheel. I don't know what the model is, so I apologize. I have to look it up again. But this fits in there smooth, no big deal, no problems. So this does two things. One, it centers the wheel on the hub for the Tahoe. And two, it gets rid of any kind of vibrations or play that would happen. I advise that if you're going to put these on, that you need to clean the hub face. So you see the face of this wheel is clean, which the inside is what needs to be clean. This part, well, they all need to be clean, because you want the face of you want the actual back of the wheel where it mates up to the hub. You want it completely clean, and where the hub is on the vehicle, you want it completely clean. That way the wheel sits flat. There's no vibrations. There's no weird wear on the tires, because these tires are pretty expensive. So these are a 35, 15, 50, 22. So these are about a $500-600 tire, and that's a piece. So anyway, and I like these because they do fit kind of snug. They probably would pop out though, but there's no play. They fit in there really nice. So hopefully this gets rid of some of the issues I have. There's one more thing I was going to show in this video that I found, that I'm glad I found. It took me going around almost every store around here to find it, as far as auto parts store. So with the Tahoes and Silverados and stuff like that of this generation, I don't know about the newer ones, they use a side post battery. So the positive and negative posts are on the side instead of on the top. I would prefer them to be on top, but it is what it is. So you can't really mount anything extra to the battery. So like I have rock lights, and that makes it kind of hard to put the rock lights on it, because there's no other way to mount them, because that's why I was having an issue starting it a couple weeks ago. The cable wasn't making good contact with the battery, because I had the power cable for the rock lights underneath it. So I found a terminal that has a taller end on it, and I'll show the part number for the rings also. But this is it. It's from Die Hard. I got it at Advanced. It's 45156. This is about $8.50 out the door, I think, give or take. Maybe $8.50 or $8.70, something like that. It wasn't too expensive, but it's definitely something I need. So I'm glad I found it. And then this is it. This is the part number, CP set HRN-108, or I think it's the X number. I'm not really sure, but it's called Circuit Performance. I don't really know who they are. Never heard of them, but they're from Amazon. They're $14, $15. I do highly recommend. And I will say this: these do not push the wheel out any further. They are not a spacer. They're not anything like that. Their main purpose is to keep the wheel centered on the hub. That's it. They don't push the wheel out. They don't do none of that stuff. So don't assume that that's what these are for, because that's not what they're for. With that being said, you still need to make sure, especially with a wheel this big and this heavy, even if you're not running wheels like this, you still need to do this anyway. You need to torque the wheels correctly. You need to torque the lug nuts to what they're supposed to be, I don't remember what they are for the Tahoes. I'm sure somebody will look it up and find out. I know it's over 150 foot-pounds. It may be 150. I don't know. I don't remember. I have to look it up, but it's up there. But just be very careful of that, because you don't want your wheels falling off. Like, I have spacers in the rear. Oh, excuse me. I have wheel spacers in the rear, and that's definitely something you need to worry about, because the last thing you need is those working loose and the wheel falling off and passing you on the highway, especially with a wheel this expensive and with a bolt pattern this popular. It would not take much for somebody to want to sell these wheels and tires, and if they find it on the side of the road. So anyways, that's all I got for you guys. I'll probably make a video later today, because I'll go drive it after I put these on and see if it changes. Hopefully it does, because I want to drive it. So we'll see. I did find out how much a set of tires will be for this. I think I said that in the other video. So anyways, that's all I got for you guys right now, and I'll see you later.